Forecast on this Thursday. Now we'll check in with Anna.
Thanks so much, Latavia. It's 8:15. Are you thinking of buying a home this spring? If you are, you might be tempted to start any negotiations really with a low initial offer, but will it get you a better deal or just lead you to disappointment? That's the question. Our partner Brenda K from Brenda K's Halifax Home Selling Group is joining us. She's back here again with the lowdown on lowball offers. Thank goodness you're here because it is very tempting.
It is.
Especially if a home's been on the market for a little bit. You want to go in with a very low ball offer. But what exactly would you classify a low ball offer?
So a low ball offer is when we have the stats that tell us the list price to the sell price ratio, and it depends on what market we're in. Are we in a buyer's or seller's market or a balanced market? So the average in a balanced market would be, say, 97.5 to 98%. So the house is listed for $450. You go in at $440, $441, that's a fair offer. You want to start negotiate. You go in at like $415, yeah, it's lowball.
Ooh, so what can buyers expect when they submit a lowball offer like that?
A really upset seller.
Yeah.
A really upset seller. See, here's the thing about lowball offers is people really think that's a great negotiation style. Well, I'm just going to go in with it, and if they don't like it, they'll just counter. But what people don't realize is that with sellers, they get really upset, Anna.
Offended.
Like, they offended because, you know what, as much as we say don't take this personally, it's their home. Like, you take someone that spent 25, 30 years, their blood, sweat, and tears in their home, they've raised their family, they priced it right, it's a great value, and someone comes in $30,000, $40,000 under asking, a lot of times, they won't even answer.
Okay, so they won't even counter.
They'll just reject. They won't accept it.
Wow. And then do you go back in again with another one? Is this like a strategy some play to see where this lowball, where we can go?
What often happens when you start with a lowball for no reason, like myself as your buyer's agent, you're depending on me, number one, to find your dream home at the best value, right?
Yeah.
So that's my job. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to do my homework and know everything that's sold in the area. So we go in low, we've upset the seller, he's rejected. So now we come back and the buyer's a little bit contrite, but the seller's he's still upset. So now the negotiations become harder.
Oof.
He's going to hold tight. Oh, really? You started there? I'm here? So
there's no middle.
There's no middle ground. It often leads nowhere.
Do you find that hard when you're a realtor trying to advise your...
I do.
Yeah.
I do. I find it really hard.
Okay.
There's certain situations, like if it's a bank repo and you know that it's overpriced, or a fixer-upper that's overpriced, or you know the asking price is really high. That's a little different. But when you just lowball because you think that's the way negotiations should start, it's not a good way to start.
And we have seen the market. My goodness, people were offering 100, 200. Like the housing market was just nutty there for a little while. Now things aren't as bad. So is it okay to go in with a lower offer these days? And do you find sellers having a hard time adjusting back to how things used to really be?
Sellers are having a tremendous time readjusting to things. The frenzy is gone. Okay. Some sellers are still pricing as if it was the frenzy. So that's where you could say, okay, we're going to go in low.
With a lower.
It's justified.
Okay.
It's just not for the sake. So that's where the myth comes in about let's just go low for the sake of going low.
Okay.
There's no need to do that.
We don't want to do that.
No,
okay.
Even in this market. Yeah.
So happy you were here to help us out, especially with people like thinking about, I want to get that dream home come this spring,
That's
which is on Monday. So
on Monday already.
Spring.
And you know, people you love real estate. We all love real estate. So every Monday I put the stats out on social.
Okay,
but every Friday, like if you want to go to Brenda K, hit the newsletter, you get the stats every Friday, then you'll know what's going on in the market.
Brenda, thank you so much for being with us. Go check out her page. This is what I'm talking about. Helping us out so we don't go lowball, make people upset so we can get that dream home. And
That's my
happy.
job. That's my job.
Thank you so much for joining us. This is our partner, Brenda K, with Brenda K Halifax Home Selling Group.
This segment brought to you by Brenda Kielbratowski of Keller Williams Realty.